What's up guys, Matt here from iTech224 bringing you my review of the iPad mini. There's been a lot of controversy over this small tablet, but is it for you? The iPad mini comes in a black or unfinished aluminum model and starts at $329. The black version of the iPad mini looks the same as the black iPhone 5. It really looks sleek and elegant and is definitely something you would expect from Apple. It comes in at 0.68 pounds and is only 7.2 millimeters thin, making it incredibly light and compact. Although it can be difficult for some to grip with one hand, it is more than possible and it is perfect for one-handed use. One of the more controversial aspects of this device is the 7.9-inch screen. The resolution is 1024 by 768, which compared to the competition is just bad. Although in practice I found that it's really not noticeable unless you are reading text. The color saturation on the screen is also very good, giving realistic colors. Although I wish it was a Retina display, the screen does its job, and on its own, it does very well. The bezel around the screen is also very thin. As seen as a problem to some, I've never had an issue. The iPad mini still works perfect for one-handed use, and iOS is smart to know whether or not your thumb is resting on the screen or whether or not you are scrolling. Typing on the iPad mini was something I was very worried about before using it. To my surprise, typing in portrait felt perfect. Even with my weird thumbs, I can reach the entire screen and type extremely fast. Typing in landscape is a bit more difficult and doesn't even compare to the bigger iPad, but it is doable, although I do make a few more mistakes. On the bottom of the device we have the new Lightning connector and dual stereo speakers, which actually sound quite good and they are very loud. At the top we have the headphone jack, microphone and sleep and wake button, and on the side we have the mute switch and volume controls. The build quality is everything you would expect from Apple. Everything feels solid and it really feels put together well. The iPad mini comes with a 5 megapixel rear-facing camera that is capable of shooting 1080p video. Although it is not quite as good as the camera on the iPhone 5, it certainly does the job and looks quite good. On the front we have the 1.2 megapixel FaceTime camera capable of shooting 720p and gives us great quality for our FaceTime or Skype calls. Overall, the cameras on the iPad mini are great, and if you're ever in a pinch, they'll definitely get the job done. On the inside of the iPad mini, we have an Apple A5 dual-core processor and 500 megabytes of RAM. Although it is not the latest or the most powerful, the iPad mini is no slouch. In real-world use, it opens applications quickly and plays games near perfectly. After using it, I never had an issue with processing power and everything worked the way it should. If the processing power in the iPad mini was a worry to you, I can assure you that you will not be disappointed. The battery life on the iPad mini is also quite good. Apple claims it gets 10 hours and that is easily achievable with daily use. If you're conscious about it, you can even get a few more hours out of it. Now by far the best part about the iPad mini is the apps. The iPad mini runs all the apps the bigger iPad does, and the selection just demolishes the nearest competition. Every app works as intended and is just a shrunken down version. At first the size of the buttons in some of the apps caused a problem for me, but after using it for a little while you don't notice it anymore. Overall, I love my iPad mini. Yes, the screen could be better, and yes, the starting price of $329 could be lower, but the overall experience you get from the mini compared to many other cheap tablets is far superior. If you're in the market for a tablet but are in no rush, I would definitely recommend seeing if a Retina display model of the iPad mini comes out in the next generation. But if you need a tablet now and you want the best overall tablet experience, the iPad mini is the way to go. The competition has great hardware, but it lacks when it comes to apps. It's an old argument, but it still holds true. The iPad apps are there, and the competitions aren't. My overall experience with the iPad mini has changed my mind about this form factor, and I can say it is by far the best small tablet on the market. Anyway guys, that is my review of the iPad mini. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, my name is Matt from iTech224, and I'll see you guys in my next video. See ya.